in the park um, with my blissful family. There's Om on the swing, my beautiful wifey Kylie, and I'm just grateful for this moment and for just this opportunity to share with you guys because we've actually been getting quite a few questions about how to visualize and how to imagine. And it's interesting because some people usually say that, well, I can't visualize. I don't know how to visualize. I can't. Well, the thing is with visualize, sometimes I think it's the wording that kind of throws people off. And you visualize every day. Like every day you're literally visualizing. You're visualizing every day. It's just the wording, You could also say you're imagining. You're imagining every day, or you're conceptualizing every day, or you're daydreaming every day. So that's basically you visualizing. So to give you an idea, I'll give you an example right now. I'll give you an example, right? I just want you to think about your fridge. What color is your fridge? You just visualized. That's you literally just visualizing. So if you thought about your fridge and the color it was, you actually just visualize. Now that shows you that everyone can visualize. Everyone usually does it on a daily basis. It's just, part of our lives. I think when it comes to manifestation, sometimes we put way too many rules and assumptions in place and say, it has to be done this way and that way. At the end of the day, you have to understand that you are the creator of your reality. In other words, you're the God of your reality. So you get to make the rules and you break the rules as well as you go along. But in this video, I want to share with you how to visualize, properly in order to shift your reality. So let's first talk about why do you want to visualize in the first place? Now, the reason why you want to visualize in the first place, or like imagine, because when you actually imagine yourself as the person who now has your desire, you'll actually experience it in first person point of view instead of experiencing it in third person point of view, right? So when a lot of mistakes that, people make, including myself, is when you do imagine or visualize, you see yourself in third person point of view. So you kind of see yourself like how you watch a movie. So you see your body. See, and that is a mistake that a lot of people do, because when you see yourself in third person point of view, you're going to see someone else actually experience your desire. Like like an example that I want to give you, when I started with counting money meditation, right? So I used to see myself in third person point of view. So I used to count money, every day, but I used to see my body and just myself counting. And then a couple of days later, I went to the bank and there was someone next to me and the guy was counting a lot of notes. And then it hit me. I'm like, but I actually did this in my imagination. I'm supposed to experience that, not him. And then it hit me is because I saw myself in third person point of view instead of me experiencing it. So what do I mean? I did not see it through my own eyes. You see, when you visualize, you want to actually see it in first person point of view. You want to look through your eyes and experience it. So for example, with the counting money, the only thing I'm supposed to see when I count money is my fingernails and the notes. I'm not supposed to see my body because I'm looking through my eyes. So now I'm actually experiencing my desire. Now that literally shifts you instantly. When you do that and you are just lost in the feelings of already experiencing this, for example, I want you to just close your eyes for a second, right? I just want you to close your eyes so that you can have this experience, right? Just close your eyes for a second. Now I want you to imagine that you are now counting money, but do not do it in third person point of view. I want you to imagine it in first person point of view. So I want you to look through your eyes. So now close your eyes. And now I just want you to see, the only thing that you're seeing through your eyes now is the notes and your fingernails. That's it. So I want you to count $100 bills or whatever your currency is like. So I want you to count 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Okay? So now open your eyes. So share with me how was that experience for you when you actually did it in first person point of view? In other words, you looked through it, to your eyes. You actually looked and you experienced it. The only thing you've seen was just the notes and your fingernails. How was that experience for you? It's much more real, right? It's much more powerful. You get to actually just immerse yourself in that experience. So that's how you visualize, correctly. So for example, if your goal, right, your goal is to manifest $10,000. So you have to ask yourself right now, what implies that I have $10,000 right now? What is the one thing that implies that I have $10,000? So the one thing for me that would imply that I have $10,000 is when I log into my banking app on my phone, and then I can see $10,000. I can literally just see a notification on my phone of $10,000. So all I need to do is just close my eyes and then look through my eyes whilst I'm imagining or visualizing, and the only thing I'm supposed to see is just my phone and my fingernails and of course the $10,000. And then when you are imagining this, all you do is loop the scene until you feel a feeling of naturalness, of relief, of excitement, of gratitude, So for example, I want you to close your eyes again. Close your eyes and I want you to see $10,000 in your bank account, but in first person point of view. So you're not seeing your body. The only thing you're seeing is your phone and your fingernails and the $10,000. Now I want you to loop the scene until you feel a feeling of excitement, relief, or gratitude. So loop the scene. Let's loop it for about, say, 10 times. With your eyes closed. So you're looping the scene with your eyes closed, and you can only see your phone and your fingernails and the 10,000 as a notification. Okay, now most of you all obviously felt a feeling of either excitement, joy, relief, gratitude. But let me know in the comments, when you did that, how did you feel? How did it actually make you feel? You see, so now the beautiful thing, listen to this. According to studies, when you visualize like this, your brain, your subconscious mind, and your body does not know the difference. So your body and your brain actually thinks and believes that you do have $10,000 in your bank account. It does not know the difference. So your brain and your body is saying that, whoa, Gabriel, you actually do have $10,000 because you've experienced the feelings of already having it. Now check this out. When you do this every day, it will then become your norm. And then what will happen is your 3D will automatically reflect the change, because your 3D is simply a reflection of your brain. You see, what you've experienced earlier on is literally just a reflection of your brain. Now, that's the beautiful thing about manifestation. So if you are going through any undesirable situation right now, all you need to do is change what's inside your brain, because your brain is reflecting to you what's happening in your world. Now, you do not need to do anything in the 3D. You don't have to call, text, you don't have to beg, manipulate, you don't have to do any of that. The only thing you do is change what's in your brain. And when you accept this change in your brain, it reflects in your 3D. So for example, as I shared with you guys, our merciful son Omi, right there.
Hello.
So Omi used to wake up during the night, and too much, right, baby? He used to wake up during the night, and it was 12 times a night. So he used to wake up during the night. Now, I have a friend, same age as Omi. He also has a baby, and his baby is sleeping right through the night. She never wakes up. But Omi actually woke up 10, 12 times a night. So now, and then of course, it frustrated me, frustrated my wifey. And I told her that, I said, no, Omi is a perfect blissful sleeper. He is sleeping through the whole night. He's a perfect blissful sleeper, you know? And I asked myself, what would imply that he's a blissful sleeper? That me just kind of sharing the good news with my wife and say, you see, I told you. You see, I told you. It works. The law of assumption works. And then, as I shared with you guys, the first month, nothing happened. Second month, nothing happened. Third month, nothing happened. Towards the fourth, boom, we now seeing the 3D is now reflecting change. Now, Omi, he goes to sleep at just before 7. And most of the time, he now wakes up 7 o'clock. You know, he doesn't, like, we're not experiencing what we used to experience in the past, where he actually wakes up 10 times during the night. He now sleeps like a baby. He sleeps like a perfect, blissful baby. Now, what happened there? I had to change what was in my brain. In my brain was, oh no, he wakes up 10 times, he wakes up 10 times, blah, blah, blah. So I had to change the assumption to no, he's a perfect, blissful sleeper. Even though my 3D said that he's waking up 10 times a night. You see, the 3D doesn't matter. As long as you just remain faithful to your new assumption. And that's why it's so empowering and so powerful. And that's how you visualize. So you visualize from first person point of view. Always make sure that you are seeing it through your eyes, and you experience the feelings of already having it now. And a good question to ask yourself is, what implies that I have my desire right now? So if you want perfect health, you ask yourself, what implies that I have perfect health? Well, you probably running or going to the gym, or you getting compliments of people say, oh wow, you're glowing, you look so beautiful. And so whatever that scene is, you just literally repeat and loop that scene in your imagination whilst you're visualizing until you feel a feeling of relief, excitement, gratitude, euphoria, and then you know that, okay, it's done. Because remember, you are God. So you create. So whatever you say goes. So if you say that, okay, cool, yes, it's done, I have it now, then you have it. Because you make the rules. You don't follow rules. You don't follow gurus. You don't follow coaches. No, you make the rules because you are God. It's very important to understand that. You are awareness, consciousness, having a human experience. Now, this awareness and consciousness is limitless and it's infinite. So you are already perfect, whole, and complete. There's nothing wrong with you. The only seemingly thing that is wrong with you is just an assumption. You actually assuming that there's something wrong with you, but there's nothing wrong with you. When you change that assumption, your life changes, you see. That's it. So that's how you basically, your life changes. And so Raheem Brown, I actually just shared, oh, you see like queer bees, babies and stuff said, I felt shocked, but in the most positive way. So just to answer you, Raheem Brown, we actually did a few exercises on how to actually visualize correctly. So I love the, you know, that feedback. So, so another question is, so how long do you visualize? Well, you visualize until you feel a feeling of relief, excitement, joy, euphoria, or any feeling that feels natural or real to you. And that's when you drop it. What I usually do with my clients, I usually loop it for about, say, 20 times. But I think after 10, you'll actually feel that, oh, okay, this feels so real, this feels so real. And then afterwards, you can drop it. And then you can just, tell yourself that, yes, it is done. Because remember, you are God, right? So you want to make your own rules. So you can tell yourself that, okay, no, I actually already, yeah, it's done. What you want to make your own rules. You want to make your own rules. And if you need a more personal approach, our meditations actually guide you whether you want to manifest money, love. You can click on the link in the description. Our meditation actually guides you so that you'll have someone to kind of take you by your hand and just guide you accordingly. And so that's my message for you guys today. And as always, keep smiling and enjoy your blissful day. I'll catch you on the next one.